What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So I actually just got some pretty cool stuff for an upgrade for the PC, and I had said when I did that build of the 4000D that I wanted to get more RAM as well as fill up those. But I also got something else you guys can see right there. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But I wanted to go ahead and show you what I did so that way you guys can see it. So what I ended up doing is upgrading. So I went for a 32 gig 2x16 at 3600 because I am using, you guys remember in the last video, if you guys haven't seen that, I'll put that up here so you guys can see it about this build. But I am using a 5600X from Ryzen, and definitely having that 3600 speed is going to benefit. So what's this one then? I didn't want to get two more sticks because it was actually cheaper to get 2, 6, and 4, and because I switch builds all the time, I wanted to stick with 2. So a buddy of mine hit me up, showed me a link where I got a lighting enhancement kit. Just 2 dummy sticks to complete the whole thing, giving me a full build of 4 RAM sticks. So I've obviously already put them in there and, you know, set it up on the IQ software, all that good stuff. But I also got a little tiny screen. Now, this is a 5-inch screen, so the resolution on this is going to be 800 by 480, and you can do it, you know, in landscape or, you know, put it in actual portrait. But I obviously have it right here in landscape, and plugging this thing in, pretty easy. I was able to get, I actually bought a shorter HDMI, so this is just a 1-foot USB 2.0 to a micro USB on the end of that for power, which you do have to have a power as well as HDMI going to your graphics card, or however you want to do it. You know, since it's Ryzen, I don't have, you know, dedicated or integrated graphics, I got to use my graphics card. So plugging that in, I bought a small one. Let's see if I still have it. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, I bought a small, like 3 or 7-inch one, but that was still because of where the HDMI is located on the 3080. It's like all the way on the right hand side. I needed like an extra 2 inches. So anyways, that right there, I had to use a bigger one, and I have another one coming, so that'll be swapped out soon. But let's go ahead and turn it on so you can see what it does. All 4 RAM sticks are lit up. Like I said, 2 of them are dummies. So the ones that are actually RAM sticks that are utilized is in slot 2 and 4, and 1 and 3 are just the lighting enhancement kit. And guys, I will put a link down in the description below of where you can pick up those enhancement kits as well. If you're wanting to upgrade your RAM, get, you know, over 16, you can go ahead and do that, and, you know, go from there. So this is what I got. See if it shows up. So what I'm building one right now, but I'm building a screen right now. So that way I can drag this as a secondary monitor, that monitor over there, right here. And then that will be my monitoring. Now I haven't placed everything where I want it yet. I'm building my own custom one. If you guys are wanting to know how you build your own custom one, I actually build mine within IDA64 because it's free. You can use that whole thing. And if you guys don't want to pay for a license, I can show you where you can get a good license from. cdkeyoffers.com. They'll help you out. Link in the description. But this right here, I was able to actually go through and build my sensor, and I'm building out a new one so I can use that. So that way I have a cool little monitor in there. Now, if you're wondering how much that is, that right there was only 40 bucks. Pretty expensive. Actually, it's not bad for a little tiny screen because technically it is another monitor. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. You just put a little background in there, and, you know, obviously that's my wallpaper, and then that's a different one. I added that in there, so it's pretty neat. But yeah, you can put I'm gonna end up putting like your CPU temperature all the way. I could show you some of the sensors that they have on here. I mean, it's pretty easy. If you guys want to do like a whole dedicated video on how to do this and set these up, let me know down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to show you guys. So let's see, if I go right here and I go to sensor panel and drag this over, there you go, right right there. So right now I have an image, I have the RTSS, which is going to be utilized with MSI Afterburner, their Riviera software. I got my CPU clock, and name, CPU utilization. Those are the ones that are actually in there. And I can just bring it back over here so I can show you guys what it looks like. Let's go ahead and, well, first I'll show you the sensors. So these are all the sensors you can get that are right there. I mean, there's tons of them. And you just, I mean, anything you kind of want, it's there. So all the way from, your different temperatures for, your CPU, your motherboard, your GPU, all that stuff, as well as your RAM and your hard drives. You also do your fans and all that other cool stuff. But I really wasn't worried about that right now. But let me go ahead and show you. I'll bring it over right now. I am going to make this all my own thing and just customize it, which you guys will probably see in a later video. But just little subtle things that I've been doing to it. I think right now, that's it. This is done for right now. Not going to do another build. This is pretty much it. But I do like the way the 4 RAM slots, fill it up. That's really cool. I like that. I did swap around the actual radiators. So now I am exhausting with the 3080 and pulling fresh air in with the 5600X from the front. And it's pretty cool. I was able to route. I love this case. This case, it's so thick. She a big girl. That there's so much room back here from the radiator. There's the radiator. You still have all this room. That I was able to tuck the cables for the AIO, the top AIO, behind, so you can't really see it coming around the front. That way I can still see, my RAM. So I really like that. But just a quick and easy video, guys. I wanted to show you that, just see what I got. So that way for future upgrade, 32 gigs is definitely going to help with video editing. When it comes to gaming, not really. It's like a 1, maybe 2 FPS at best. Definitely the 3600 megahertz is going to be beneficial, because Ryzen does like to take advantage of that with the Infinity Fabric at 3600 megahertz. So, and that's really good. So, again, if you guys want to see more on the screen and actually how to utilize the IDA64 or even Rain Meter, I have a Rain Meter as well that I can put stuff up on that screen. It's really, I think it's easy, just plug and play. And I have it right now secured with zip ties. Oh yeah, good old engineering for PC building. Mainly because there was nowhere else to really put it. I didn't want to put it down there because it would obstruct the RGB strip at the bottom, but I like where I put it. It's a good placement. If you guys like this video, appreciate if you give it a big thumbs up. If you're just stopping by, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'm HyperProtect, and until next time.